Figure 2 is here. Let's watch the demo video first, and then I'll explain it to you. So that was the Figure 2 robot, the latest generation of humanoid robots created by the company Figure. It incorporates numerous new innovations, and by now you should be convinced that we'll have millions of humanoid robots in the near future. Let me tell you more about this robot. Just now, Figure made announcements and shared a lot of new details about the robot. Our engineering and design teams completed a ground-up hardware and software redesign to achieve Figure 2. Technical advancements were made in critical technologies, including AI, computer vision, batteries, electronic sensors, and actuators. The most noticeable difference in this robot compared to Figure 1 is that it appears much sleeker, more futuristic, and almost ready for production. First, speech-to-text capabilities allow conversations with humans through onboard mics and speakers connected to a custom AI model. In essence, they are using large language models to serve as the interface between humans and the robot. This means you won't need to manually program the robot like most others instead. You'll simply talk to it, tell it what you want, and it will carry out your instructions while being able to respond to you. It has 6 onboard RGB cameras now, which allow it to have a vision system. Figure 2 operates similarly to Figure 1, using a single neural network powered by artificial intelligence. All inputs and outputs are managed by AI, making it more efficient and better at following directions. Next up are the hands. Many companies developing robots claim that hands are the most challenging part due to the numerous moving parts, the need for dexterity and accuracy, and the complexity of mimicking a human hand. I read that 80% of the engineering effort for humanoid robots goes into the hands. Now, they have introduced the 4th generation hands with 16 degrees of freedom and human equivalent strength, which is fantastic. In the demo video, you could see that the robot easily moved parts around and performed impressive movements with its hands and fingers. Next, it has an onboard VM, which is a visual language model enabling fast, common sense visual reasoning from robot cameras. Essentially, the robot takes input from the 6 RGB cameras, feeds this data into its AI model, and then determines the appropriate actions. The output is likely a set of instructions for the robot to execute. It also has a vastly improved battery. A 2.25 kilowatt custom battery pack in the robot's torso delivers 50% more energy. For comparison, a Tesla Model 3 has a battery capacity between 60 and 82 kilowatt. While the car's battery is much larger due to the vehicle size, the robot's battery is sufficient for 5 hours of usage. It has 3 times the computational and AI inference capabilities on board compared to the previous generation, including both CPU and GPU power. Now let's go over some stats about this robot. You can see the camera right here, and it has a screen on its face and another camera. I love the design. It looks super futuristic and cool. All the internal components are now hidden away, which I really like. It stands 5 foot 6 inches tall, which is the average human height. It has a payload capacity of 20 kg, about 44 pounds, and weighs about 70 kg, approximately 150 pounds. So at 5 foot 6 inches tall and 150 pounds, it resembles an average human. It has a runtime of 5 hours and can move at a speed of 1.2 meters per second. It's fully electric. With all this impressive innovation, you might wonder why humanoid robots are becoming so popular now. Let's look into Figure AI's master plan to understand their big, bold vision. The goal of Figure is to develop general-purpose humanoids that make a positive impact on humanity and create a better life for future generations. These robots can eliminate the need for unsafe and undesirable jobs, ultimately allowing us to live happier, more purposeful lives. Consider this. We have Elon Musk with Tesla and the Optimus robot, Figure AI, several Chinese companies developing humanoid robots, and Boston Dynamics. These companies have made significant strides in humanoid robotics in just the past few years, coinciding with the rise of large language models. But these robots are likely to first be deployed in factories, performing dangerous jobs that humans shouldn't be doing. But eventually we could see thousands, then hundreds of thousands, and potentially millions or even billions of robots working for us. They'll be doing manual jobs, helping around the house, assisting the elderly, and fixing things, essentially handling any task. This will free us from manual labor, while artificial intelligence will relieve us from intelligent labor, meaning anything that requires thought. It's fascinating to imagine a future where humans don't have to do anything. This is something I think about a lot, and I'm curious to know your thoughts on this as well. So the figure says there are 3 opportunities for them with humanoid robots. First, physical labor. 50% of global GDP is human labor, worth $42 trillion, and they want to attack that market. Then consumer household, as we just talked about, they want to put robots in the household. And then their huge, big, hairy, long-term vision off-world. As humans expand and become interplanetary, robots are going to play a significant role in enabling us to explore and build off-planet at a much greater rate. To give you an idea of the scale, consider the number of robots they are planning to deploy. Corporate labor roles. 3+ billion humans are currently doing that. Assisting individuals in the home. 2+ billion. Caring for the elderly. 1 billion. And so they're really thinking about robots in the billions, which is both amazing and a little bit scary, of course. So if you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.